this channel. Now imagine this: America, the land of the free and leader of the free world. But suddenly, nations around the globe are turning away. Polls show confidence in US leadership at rock bottom in places like Sweden, Germany, and Mexico. Is America losing the trust of other nations? And if yes, what is the psychological and the real world fallout? Come along. We will get into the science backed facts that hit home for all of us. Now, what is the proof of declining trust? Recent Pew Research from 2025 surveyed 24 countries and found a median of just 34% have confidence in President Trump's handling of world affairs, while 62% have little or none. US image dropped sharply in 15 nations with massive falls in Mexico, Sweden, Poland, and Canada, some by over 20 points. Even on issues like climate change and the Russia Ukraine war, majorities lack faith in the US leadership. This isn't just opinion, it is a trend since Trump's inauguration, fueled by policies like tariffs and foreign aid cuts. What is the psychology behind this lost trust? Trust is not fluffy, it's wired into our brains from evolutionary psychology. When institutions or leaders betray expectations, it triggers vulnerability and emotional distress like a letdown effect linked to anxiety and depression. Research shows low institutional trust after crisis lead to poorer mental health, less social support, and lasting barriers to recovery. For nations declining global prestige sparks a high ego, low self esteem paradox. Americans feel proud yet insecure, breeding fragile nationalism and resentment towards critics. This mirrors how lost personal trust erodes relationships. Scale it up, and societies face polarization and populist surges. The net effects, what it means economically, eroded trust means rivals like China fill voids from Africa aid to trade deals, cutting US influence and exports. Diplomatically, allies question US reliability on NATO or alliances, sparking instability and higher global risks. Psychologically, at home, it hits collective self esteem, worsening mental health via perceived national decline and reduced life satisfaction. Globally, it fragments cooperation on health, climate, and economy. Think slower pandemic responses or unchecked conflicts. If you put it in a table, the impact area and key effects, domestic psychology, it is the effect becomes anxiety, low self-esteem, and polarization. But in the impact area, if it is economy, lost trade, rival gains. Example, China. Under diplomacy, the effects are weaker alliances, instability. When it comes to global health and security, aid gaps, higher disease or mortality risks. Now let us come to the real world examples. Poland's trust in US plunged to 40 points amid Ukraine war doubts. Aid cuts under Trump created humanitarian crisis, letting Russia and China step in. Citizens in high trust societies like Sweden feel deeply betrayed, amplifying emotional wounds. Then, how to build a trust? Leaders must communicate transparently to reduce uncertainty. Psychology shows consistency rebuilds bonds. Then, focus on shared wins like joint climate action or fair trade. For Americans, nurture resilient national pride through education on real strengths, avoiding denial. Nations recover trust slowly, but sustained effort works. History proves it. So, is America losing trust? Data says yes, with deep psychological and global ripples. What do you think? Can it bounce back? Drop your thought below. Smash like if this opened your eyes, and subscribe for more psychology packed world insights. See you next time. Thank you.